y'all don't even know this. I'm an
Hey,
index.
we live, Rick.
We
Rick,
live.
We
shut up.
live,
Rick,
baby.
shut up. Lit, we lit, we
Okay,
lit.
my bad.
We live,
They
brother.
can they can hear it. They can hear it. I was just
Yes,
gonna
they
say that I was
can.
gonna.
We live. We live. Everything you
was
say right now can incriminate you.
I was only gonna say that I was gonna be the first person to sponsor 8 and 9. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh.
Sponsored by RLAMAR Clothing. They're like, how's that
Yo,
work?
Bro, they'll be like, what the hell is going on right
Hey,
now?
what's
Exactly.
going on out here?
That's first of
hey,
its kind. Y'all didn't even know about
hey,
that.
yo, man. It's your boy, Red Milwaukee 414, man. Back at it again. Most anticipated night, man. I've been working on this for a minute. Man, Boss Talk. I'm gonna have to change the name. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna have to change the name because I posted the thumbnail and all that good stuff or whatever, right? Man, word must have got back to Flight. Flight hit my phone, and Flight was like, "Man," Flight hit
I
my
already know
phone.
that phone call.
Yeah, he hit my phone and was like, "Bro, I've been doing Boss Talk theme for a minute." I said, "Word?" He said, "Yeah, bro." I said, "Man, I didn't even know, bro. That's my bag. I might have to change the name." He was
He
like,
came in
"Oh
the
no,
Suge
you
Knight
good."
issue.
Hey,
He
bro.
came in and gave you the Suge Knight.
Hey, bro. If I wasn't a part of the Kicks Mafia, bro, I think he might have hung me over the banister, bro. I'm like, bro.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Yo, that's too funny.
I feel like I'm an honorary member of Kicks Mafia. I feel like I'm the replacement for Pleasure and Pretty Ricky or something, man. I can't even get on the shirt, man.
Nah,
I can't. I'm just
Hey.
trying to get on the shirt and the fly.
well, that's
Hey.
that's all he's been like, yo, how to get a fly.
Ever
Well,
since
how would
the
you want to
shirt,
light a fly?
that's all he talking about. Ever since the shirt, man.
I just want to be loved, man. I just want to be. I mean, you know what? Me and Figs gonna make a shirt. We're gonna leave y'all out.
He's gonna put our
Let's do
names
it,
with the
Figs.
X's across it.
Hey, y'all. So first of all, let's get everybody's intros in there, man. Let everybody know who y'all are, how they can find y'all and whatnot, and then we can go ahead and get started.
All right,
Somebody
I'll go
started.
first.
Anybody.
I feel like
Go ahead.
I'm up here in the Brady Bunch box.
Word.
So my name's RLAMAR. You can find me on Instagram, RLAMAR Clothing, on the website, rlamarclothing.com. What else was I supposed to put? This is my first time. I'm nervous and stuff. I'll be talking. I'm better in person. I'll talk to you in person all day long.
Yeah, just all your social media where they can find you at. You told them the website and all that?
Yeah, I told them the website where to find me at. I don't have no TikTok. I don't have no Black Planet. I don't have no MySpace.
Yo, your man said Black Planet.
Black Planet.
Oh wow.
I don't have no LinkedIn.
Yo.
This is it. You find me 2 places, B. That's it. If you don't follow me on Facebook, too bad. That's all I got.
I feel you. Keep that private. Word.
Exactly.
Who else we got?
Go ahead, AJ.
I'm AJ. You can find me at TAI87KICKS.
You bring me some Chipotle?
Find me traveling all over the country, hosting events. That's pretty much it.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Ray Figs from 8and 9 Clothing. You can catch me at FIGGS8and 9. 8and 9, 8 AND 9. That's the brand Instagram. You pretty much just Google 8and 9, everything will come up, man. I'm happy to be here.
Hey, so most definitely, man, I appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Like I said, I've been working on this for a minute. Real boss talk, man. Real CEO bosses, all 4 of us right here. When I say that, a lot of people always be like, man, I'm a boss. I do it, blah, blah, blah. You're talking to real individuals that started from nothing and have built our own respectable empires to not where we just support our own families and built our own business to where we also support each other, other people's families because they work for us. We have employees or whatnot. So most definitely we're going to get into a few different subjects here tonight, and we'll just be talking back and forth. Most definitely everybody in the chat, make sure you guys get involved in the chat. If you guys got any questions, if you guys got any comments, whatever, make sure you guys hit up that comment section. Make sure y'all hit that super chat. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you ain't subscribed yet, stop playing. All right. But make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. And man, so I mean, how y'all want to get started, man? How y'all want to get started? Because I mean, I could talk about how I got started, you know, with Sneakerheads clothing line. I never hear Figs ever talk about how he got started. So I know that's gonna be one dope thing to talk about tonight. You know, how you got started, Figs. I mean, how you even thought about 8 and 9. You know, like where did the thought even come from?
So I mean, basically, my boy, and my partner, his name is Ray G. We've been rocking out for like I don't know since like maybe like '98, and you know we used to always just go downtown, buy T-shirts, white T-shirts, whole and then just sell them back to people and stuff like that. So we were always just hustling and shaking. And he moved down to Miami to go to college, and he hit me up one day and just I guess he was in a fabric store, and he just saw the numbers 8 and 9, and for whatever reason it just clicked to him. He called me up and he was like he wanted to start a brand. I really wasn't that enthused about it because at that time, we were doing so well with just selling other people's stuff. I didn't really see the vision of like going and creating our own. But with him being my partner, I stuck with it with him, and that was back in 2001. And I mean, we went through a lot of trials and tribulations, trying to get product over from Pakistan to us because that was right around the time of 9/11. So we wound up missing and losing like about half our shipment, and we had store orders ready and everything like that, and that pretty much set us back a couple of years. Within that time period, we were just like doing graphics for other people, doing flyers, mixing it up with DJs, doing whatever we could to just kind of like stay relevant. Then in 2008, we relaunched, and we pretty much been going hard ever since. Back in 2008, we relaunched and pretty much was just focusing more on sneakerheads because that's what like we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We sold a lot, like probably like 200 sneakers or more just to try to like fund the business and just get everything rolling. And we've been pretty much like rolling hard since then.
So another question I did want to interject in there. So when do you feel like the crossover happened for y'all? You understand what I'm saying? Like when do you feel like like
When we actually got like kind of big, is that what you're saying like
yeah,
that?
like you feel like, man, hey, we ain't in the black no more.
Yeah. That happened in like I want to say 2013, 2014, right around that time. Flight, what up, bro?
Flight.
Like right around that time, that's when we started dropping this Goons collection. It was like a hockey jersey inspired thing, and we were pretty much one of the first to do that, and that really took off for like that whole athletic vibe. But that's really what kind of like brought us to the forefront. We started getting on different, Karma Loop and different avenues like that. But I want to say 2000, 2013, 2014 is when we really started popping.
Okay.
Yo, DeVintage has a dope question. He's like, how do you guys represent your brand as far as management models and stuff like that? How do you pick
How do we pick that? So basically, I mean, models, we have a few that we've been working with for a long time. It's and they pretty much go by our photographers. It's like we've had the same photographers like for years. They've been grinding with us and coming up with us and getting better at their craft. So they pretty much handle like which models we work with. As far as like people who represent the brand, as far as influencers and things like that, I normally try to stick to people that give me a good vibe or that we connect with, either at SneakerCon or on Instagram and stuff like that. But I just try to like rock with people that have like minds and the same type of like attributes and things of that nature.
Word. So first of all, man, just to interject real quick, we got Suge Knight in the building.
Suge Flight.
Got no, it ain't Suge Flight tonight, it's Suge Knight. Cause I felt like Vanilla Ice when I got that phone call from Flight the other day, bruh. I just told him I don't know if you had heard it before you jumped in. I told him our conversation when you hit me with the Suge Knight, like, hey, bro, I've been doing boss talk, bro.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Well, we got Suge and Debo in this building.
What's good, everybody? What's good? Fizz, what happening, man?
What up, bro?
What's up? We just talked. All them all was good, man. Rep, what is up, man? What's up, man? Just want to jump in real quick, bro.
Go ahead and drop your intro, man. Let the people know who you. I mean, they know who you are, bro. But go on and Suge Knight him real quick.
Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, you know, Mr. Flight Academy Kicks, aka Pastor Flight, Suge Flight, Flex Luger, Kicks Ross. Call what you want, or call your boy broke, or I'll pull up on you. You know what I'm saying?
It's scaring me out here, bro.
Hey, already, bro. Already.
In other words, do not talk bad about him. He will come to you.
He will come see you, bro.
That's a
fact about me, man.
Hey, Flight. So, man, I mean, you done jumped in here, man. How did you get started with with everything you got going on, man? Like, let the people know as much as you can without incriminating yourself. How you actually you got out of your previous life and got into everything that you do nowadays.
Yeah, so like pretty much, man, like, you know, I've always been a hustler, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been like known to move stuff and just like, you know how to make like extra money, bro, you know what I'm saying? But you know, not really to glorify that life, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that I did like growing up. It was just, you pretty much became like a product of your environment. So you know, in high school I used to push kicks, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to sell shoes, jerseys, academic shorts, cell phones,
word,
juices. Like, I was selling everything in high school, bro. Like, I was the real deal hustle man. You feel me? Like, I ain't never really go and rob people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always just learned how to get it out in the mud, man. You know what I'm saying? And provide an opportunity for my hood. So I always did that, and I showed the young ones in my neighborhood how to do it. And then, like, you know, when I graduated, you know, I got into some activities, and you know, took a couple of vacations, and you know, I moved down here after I, you know, got everything cleared out. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I started Flight Academy when I was dead broke, bro. I think my count was like a negative $287 when I started Flight Academy. I had got hit with like a garnishment, man, for my student loans, because I went to school just to get money to flip it. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I got that refund check, I was out. So, you know, I started Flight Academy. Basically, like, I always tell FIGGS why I like the statement, the rose from the concrete, because like, I'm the definition of that. You feel me? Like, I made something out of nothing. And now we here, man. You know what I'm saying? Just on the daily grind, man. But you know, all God, you know what I'm saying, know me. You feel me? But you know, it is what it is, man. It's just like the base of it.
That's dope. That's dope. And so, just out the gate, Flight, because we met a couple months back. We met officially. We met in it was Dallas.
Yeah.
So that what was that? July? Y'all remember? It was July, wasn't it?
Yeah, like July.
Yeah. It was back in July, man, and we've been rocking out ever since, man. I love everything that you're doing, and most definitely your movement and what you stand for. So, how do you feel? Like what's next for Flight? What's next?
Honestly, bro, I can't even talk about it, bro. But I got like something special, like really me and a couple other people like working on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2020 gonna be good for anybody connected to us. Let me just put it like that. AJ know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 2020 gonna be real good for anybody connected to us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've said it since the first day I came in Sneaker YouTube, bro. I'm a student of the game, bro. So I just sit back and I observe, bro. I look at the good, I look at the bad, and I learn how to make my own lane. You feel me? But we definitely gonna be traveling. I mean, we set a goal this year, and dude, we hit so many cities. I mean, that's outside of SneakerCon.
Yeah,
like they in a month to go by that we all went traveling at least 2 or 3 times a month. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like, we've been on networks, bro. We've been on ESPN, been on Complex. Man, I made my appearance on the show on Amazon Prime.
Yahoo Finance.
Yeah, Yahoo Finance. I've been on Yahoo Finance twice. So, you know, and we only could go up from there. You know what I'm saying? We even met with some people from eBay, man. So it's like, it's only up from here, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got big plans. Definitely gonna be doing some filming next year. But got something in the work, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see what it is. But definitely been good, man. Gained a lot of sponsorships, you know what I'm saying? Sponsored by my man in the corner, you know what I'm saying? 8-9 Clothing. Y'all know how we rocking, man.
Straight up.
Old premise, you know what I'm saying? RLAMAR, whenever he want to send a t-shirt here and there, you know what I'm saying? He look out. So, so you know, it is
I
what
like how he
it is.
just stood up. He stood up over there to make sure everybody sees that he's bulked up. What you doing,
On
bro?
the real, man. On the
Nobody
real.
want to see your chest.
Debo.
Go Weezy, what
Look,
happened?
man, I'm over here working.
I mean, you can't send one of those shirts this way. I'm just saying, right? I mean,
Look, hey, look. Look, I got y'all. I just need to be in bios. That's all I'm saying. Need to be in bios.
right now.
Hey, so
Bios, man.
also like from everybody, I definitely want to start like, you know, like how everybody got started. We talked about FIGGS, which I ain't never know that. I mean, you most definitely put me on that because I've never heard FIGGS actually talk about, you know, in a public forum, like how he got started or whatever like that. So that's most definitely really, really dope. And then even like AJ, like, cause I mean, you most definitely like the you like Charlie's Angels. Like, don't nobody even don't nobody hear from you. Don't nobody even hear from you. And it's like, dang, that's Charlie right there. Like now it's like, yeah, that's Charlie, bro.
I mean, for me,
He's like Lord Zed.
Everybody around me knows that I try to. For the longest time, I stayed low key. It's just because the people that I'm connected to, you know, everybody who knows who I am, like, just knows who I am. Like, after me stepping into the limelight with SneakerCon over the last year, a little over a year, I couldn't hide it anymore. Like, it was just like, oh, you're okay. So even though they just saw AJ jump up on stage, then they started looking into my background. They're like, oh, you do this, oh, you did this, you know this person, you know that person. And just until recently, my collection was just featured on Unbreakable's channel and Marco and Alvin. Other than that, you guys have never seen me really post much. I mean, I post a shoe here or there, but like to really post what I have is because for me is my collection is for me, right? I don't do it to compare with anybody. Like I even told Break. People are like, oh, whose collection is better? I'm like, Break's is better, you know. But for me is I like what I like, you know. And finally getting the recognition. I mean, I'm at 12K now after such a long. And it's been a rough year. It's been a hard year. We've been, you know, meeting you guys was a blessing with everybody in the Kicks Mafia. You know, the sponsorships and this and that. It's finally time, I think, for people to look into, you know, see AJ's world more. You know, because back in the day when they used to say, "Oh, who's the plug?" I was the plug's plug. Like if you go back, I'm talking about like. I think we had this talk. FIGGS, you were there when we had this talk. You were in Toronto with us, right?
Yeah.
And I think Flight, you were too when we were talking to what's his name, English Soul and all that. Like they used to get their stuff from me, and I used to provide to a lot of people in Chicago and all that. So I was like the low key. I stayed behind the scenes a lot, but you know, I don't do that no more. I don't sell shoes. I was more of like the middleman for people, say it that way. But yeah, I mean, it's been a great year building my empire, as they say, you know. And Flight knows we got a lot of traveling coming up, and it's gonna be worth it, man. People who are following, and again, like I said, thank you guys for everything that you guys have done and believing in me, in my personal brand, not even Kicks. I'm talking about believing in AJ, you know. So, and then I mean, I could easily, because when I first met FIGGS, I don't think he knew I had anything to do with Kicks, and me and him just rocked out, and he was like, "Oh, I want to bring you on the team." And then after I told him like, "Yo, I'm also part of Kicks," and it's just like, "Whoa!" Like, you know, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like rocking with people who believe in me and wanted to work with me, not just for the Kicks brand, but for AJ's brand, you know. So it's getting there, man.
Well, we got one other question from the Vintage. Let me pull it up here. I know you had another one. What about graphic designs? Do y'all come up with ideas by yourself or a whole team behind y'all? I mean, everybody can point that out. I'll let Figs go first. How do you how do y'all go about yours?
So basically the way we come up with designs is I mean we have one main designer, we have one like head designer, and then my partner is the creative director. So we pretty much just kind of bounce ideas around with each other, and then and the designer puts it to life. You know, it's pretty much like when it comes to the design life, it's probably about like three of us. I don't really dabble too much in the actual designing, but concepts and things like that, that's what I kind of throw out there. I'm more of a like social media, like promotions, marketing, you know, heading out to all of these shows all across the country and stuff like that. But that's how we pretty much do it. We just, and then there's a lot of stuff that we pull from like just stuff that's, you know, holds true to our heart from like, you know, pop culture and things in the back of the day. Like AJ, I talked to you about things like that on stage. Like we always just, you know, we have a lot of just ideas that's just kind of just like sitting around, and then when it seems like it's the right time to do it, like that's when we bring it out. Like the strapped up pants, for example, like that's like been a huge hit for us in the past year and change. That's something we thought about like 4 years ago, but it just seemed like the right time to like drop it.
Yeah, y'all most definitely gotta y'all most definitely gotta we talked about that, Figs, man. You gotta hook your 6'7" boy up, man.
No doubt.
So he's just gonna take regular pants and just duct tape the rest of the body.
Gotta put some extensions on them joints.
Yeah, you gonna have to put two pairs of them together. Yeah, put two pairs of them together, man. Hook your boy up. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Rick, hey Rick, what about you, man? For the question, like the graphic designs, do you come up with all your ideas?
You want me to do the graphic designs, or do you want me to do how I got started? Which one do you want me to do first?
Well, let's do the graphic designs first, and then we're gonna get started and how you got started.
Okay, so as far as the graphic designs, I actually have 3 different ones that I have on my team. Each one is good in their own category, so it depends on, you know, how much detail I want, or you know, is it a word design, is it a person design, how quickly I need it done. You know what I'm saying? I try not to just put all my eggs in one basket, and then, you know, I'm like, yo, I need that, and then they feel like I'm bothering them or something like that. But whenever I ask my designers, you know, hey, who wants it or who has the time for it, they're able to help me out, man. And that's definitely a blessing, because you give me a pencil and a paper, you're gonna get the best stick people ever. Let me tell you, I promise you that.
Same here, bro. Same here.
But I got the mindset, you know what I'm saying? I got the mind, I can visualize it. I just can't put 2 and 2 together at all. And, you know, you set a computer in front of me, and I'm going to be like, where the on button at? Like, I'm computer illiterate. Like, I don't know how to do none of that. Like, if I forget a password and my fingerprint can't do it, oh, well, we in for a world of hurt. Like, I promise you. But definitely, man, you know, it's a blessing having, you know, one of my designers was one of the people who, you know, brought me on into this world. And, you know, I can always hit him up and get a vet's look at a design, be like, yo, what you think? And, you know, sometimes it'll be real, and he'll be like, that's trash. I'm like, damn, bro, you gotta be so harsh. He's like, that's trash, I don't like it. And, you know, sometimes I gotta take his advice for it, because he's been doing it a lot longer than me.
Yeah. Well, that's most definitely dope. And then I guess I'll say mine, and then we'll get to you, Rick. So for me, well, starting out, I ain't had no graphic designer. How about that, bruh? But I've always, and I'm pretty sure that's for all of us, but I've always been the idea person. Like, so for me, like right now, currently, I have 4 different graphic designers, and they, like you said, Rick, they all specialize in their own thing. Like from we just acquired a cartoon illustrator, which her first design, or, you know what I'm saying, her being the point person on it, was the Kicks Mafia. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing she did for us. So from cartoon illustrator to like you said, with wordplay, you know, different fonts and everything like that, to to just regular logos, different things that we've done, even all the way down to like the like the vintage things that we've done lately, like with the sneakerhead versus hype beast, different things, the UNCs, all that stuff like that or whatever. So I have 4 different people that are on the graphic team right now. But starting out, I would just come up with the idea, and I used to hire one person back in the day, and they used to be able to like make our logos and stuff like that or whatever, and do our different designs when it came to like our different shoelaces. I had one person. Nowadays, it's like, because with the expansion, from the t-shirts, the socks, the laces, is I got 4 different people, and they all are like, they've been rocking with me for a minute. So except the cartoon illustrator, like we just picked her up, but I mean, it's been a journey. It's been a journey for real, or whatever. But man, we started out from a small team, no team, to a small team, to an actual, a starting 5 with a bench.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and then for me personally, like I started Sneakerheads Clothing Line 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I started 10 years ago, like literally, like right after I got married, and right after getting married, I started the brand. And even after I started the brand, it took a whole year, it started with the idea. And then it was like, well, how are you going to be in the culture but do something different? Because I always wanted to do something different. And it just came to me one night, like on the real, like it came to me one night, like shoelaces. And that's how I literally got in the game, like, because I was like, I don't see too many people doing shoelaces or whatever like that. But I had to do my research. I had to pick up a book just like anybody else. I had to get study on. I had to get some knowledge. I had to get the right people, because I don't know how to. At that time, I didn't know how to physically make a shoelace. I didn't know how to make a custom shoelace. I didn't know how to do nothing. Whatever. So I actually had to pay some people that knew what they were doing to put me on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had to pay some people to put me on. They already was doing it. I had to pay them like, yo, like, give me some knowledge here. And they were like, yo, you gotta pay for this knowledge. And I said, hey, well, I gotta get it how I live.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to pay my way. And that's how I got started. It took a whole year. And then after, I got what I can get from them. I guess you can say my internship. That's when I started building my team, and I launched the brand, and we never looked back since. And the team has just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger every year. So that's that's how I got. That's the graphic designs that I got, and then that's how I got started. So Rick, how did you get started? All right.
Is he frozen?
Frozen. You might got a phone call. Rick, you there?
He went to warm up his meal.
Man, this is gonna show my age.
Oh, here you go.
Can you hear?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm here. Can y'all hear me? All right, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. All right, cool. So this is gonna show my age a little bit, but I would say 2007, maybe 2006. I was working at a clothing store as security. It was one of those urban clothing stores where people could come in and rob you at any given point. And I was pretty much just security. I was sitting there, cooling, minding my business. People come in, buy their stuff, and that's what it was. And the person who owned the store started seeing that I knew everybody. And he was like, well, why don't you start selling the clothes to them? So we're talking, this is where it gets good. We're talking about, I'm selling Coogee, 8732, a Cool. This is where the pants, where you buy the pants and the tops. Like, and you go in there, you drop a hot $360 on one fit, and he would break me off for like maybe 7%, 8% of the sale, and that transgressioned into, okay, now I want you to go to Agenda with me. I want you to go to the Chicago Nile show me, but go to places, meet these different people. These things resonates. That was a big deal for me, is that I met Carl Agenda. And for our generation, Carl Kanai is like the god of clothing or whatnot. And so I learned so much from speaking. And then I bumped into a gentleman named Ness, and he owned a brand called The Freshness. I think, Figs, you know about The Freshness, right?
For sure.
So he owned The Freshness, and he brought me on the team as a brand ambassador. He was like, yo, you like sneakers. We make shirts for sneakers. We want you to go to these shows and, push the brand. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, then the business went under, and Ness reemerged with the Retro Kings. And he put me on as brand ambassador of the Retro Kings. And being on the Retro Kings, man, I learned so much from Ness, from, copyright infringements to the difference between T-shirts, designs, with the screen press, DTG, like all of that. Like, there would be no RLAMAR without Ness, like hands down across the board. And so he taught me everything. And about 2.5 years ago, he came to me and was like, look, I really don't want to run, the Retro Kings like that no more. I just want to design. That's what I love to do. I like to flourish. And so he was like, look, you got to go out on your own. And so here I am. I'm like, bro, I eat off you. Like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know the shirt qualities. I don't know how to design. I don't know none of that. And it's pretty much, he baby boyed me out to do my own brand. And that's how RLAMAR came about. Like, it was a blessing and a curse, because I had to find everything here local. The Retro Kings is in Lancaster, California. And so, I was doing all of my work and everything that I did through phone calls, through text messages, him shipping me product and me going to the shows and selling it. And then I had to learn every single thing by myself in my own city. It was hard, bro. It was hard. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But here I am 2 years later, and I told Figs when I was on stage with him, when I was in college, I was signing on to Cyber Mondays, buying clothing from him. I see 8 and 9 having to say, I'm like, oh, I gotta get that.
That's crazy.
To be friends with somebody who I looked up to, to be friends with somebody that I looked up to, whose brand I was rocking when I was in school, that's a blessing, bro. That just happened by accident. That doesn't happen by accident at all. And I wouldn't know AJ if it wasn't for the Container Store. Everybody, everybody got their containers in the background and whatnot. I met him at a meeting at the Container Store. I wouldn't know rep.
Yeah.
So, everything just came full circle. And I mean, if we really want to keep it a buck, I wouldn't in the store for jump, man. I said, went out on, y'all should check on me. And I got it. Here I am rubbing elbows with y'all. So shout out to Jumpman Bosick if you're watching, if you say you big bro, for real.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I'll even say, man, like everybody on this panel, man, like we most definitely keep in communication, like consistently. For me and Figs talk all the time. If it's business or if it's personal, we you know what I'm saying? we be at SneakerCon shooting dice, like it's you know what I'm saying? We be having a good time, man. But everything here is all genuine, man. It's like from the gate, of all of us meeting each other, man, and it's all natural. It's all natural. Ain't nothing fake about it. Ain't nothing when you meet somebody and they come from the same thing and they have grinded the same way you have, you can see it, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, yo, like, I appreciate you, bro, and it's vice versa. So I mean, like me, AJ, Flight, Rick, we all met at headquarters, in Dallas at headquarters. you know, at the Container Store, and it's been on ever since. You know, me and Figs meeting at at SneakerCon, face to face finally, and
Right.
it's been on, it's been on ever since. A lot of people, they may see us now, and this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this, is that because they see us at SneakerCon, they see our, they rock with our brands, they rock with our companies and everything, but they never get to actually see us like talk, and they never get to ask like real questions, like how we got started, or they don't know, what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they want to get in the game, they want to start their own business, and I'm not even talking like a clothing line, or they want to do something, but they don't, but they don't know how to do it. They want something to be inspired by, but they don't know how to ask the right questions. They don't know how to go about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully tonight, like everybody on this panel right here, like we all can tell y'all, we started with literally nothing. I seen a post the other day where somebody was like, yo, like everybody has to start from 0 followers or 0 subs or whatever.
Gary.
We all started.
Gary V.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. And I mean, we all started with one customer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all started from one customer. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of posted from there. I can only talk for myself, and I'm pretty sure y'all can say the same thing. Like we can't sit up here and say we have good days every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we most definitely don't have good days every day, and most definitely being an owner of your own brand, being a boss, being a CEO of your own company, like it's not all that every day. But being able to work for yourself, being able
it's definitely not, man.
yeah, being able to provide for your family, being able to and look out the gate. You ain't gonna be able to provide for your family out the gate. Don't think you're gonna be able to jump in the game and just be like, oh man, I made $1 million. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like, I was working up until 2014. Like, we've been out since 2001. Like, I was working from 2012 to 2014. I worked overnight at a hotel, and I worked overnight. And then it was a slow ass hotel. So during overnight, I was learning YouTube, I was learning Instagram, I was like scheduling all my tweets, I was just learning the game, and then I pretty much I was even doing sneaker cons while I was doing that hotel thing. I was like, whatever weekends I had off, I would go and do sneaker con, and I just stacked up. And then by like 2014, I did a post. I was like, yo, this is my last W-2 from anyone that's not 89. I just did it like that, and then I just been kind of just like that ever since. But it takes a minute, man. And like, if I always suggest to people, like, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, I would just try to stay at your job as long as you can. Use your job, like, as an advantage. And the time that you're not at your job, work on your side hustle, and everything will kind of fall in place at some point.
That's a fact.
Hey, I gotta jump off here though, man. So I'm gonna let y'all finish up. What, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Keep making y'all moves, bro. Like, for real, man. Like, listen, we all gonna get to that top, bro. Hard work.
Hey, don't let
see what's.
Hey, Flight started designing some fire apparel too, man. He's Mr. Quiet right now, but
yeah, that's what's up.
Come on now. He's just like, let me get in here real quick.
Yeah, no doubt. There's enough money for everyone. Let's get it.
Facts, man. So we're gonna have a big year next year, man. If I don't get to talk to y'all boys again before Christmas, though, man, 2020 gonna be big for all of us, man. I guarantee that.
Yes, sir.
I bet my life on it, man.
Yeah. I'll see you this weekend, bro.
All right, bro. Y'all be easy.
All right,
sir. All right, so I got a question for y'all. So my host little intuition comes in. So I want to ask you guys a little something, right? So last time we talked was at SneakerCon Atlanta when we had our panel. Rep was supposed to be there, he didn't get in. So what I want to ask you guys is, from the years that you guys started, what's that one design or one collab or something that you did and you were just like, this is it. I know it's taken off. there's no going back from there. Figs, you want to start with that?
I mean, for us, it was Goons, the one that I talked about earlier, which was 2013, 2014. Goons was like, bro, and this is around the time when Instagram wasn't, the algorithm wasn't all crazy. So like when we put stuff out, it was reaching everyone, and we was just going nuts, bro. The other thing, which was actually a few years before that, would have been the Pookie, which we actually got pre-orders right now. Pookie holding the first one was the 7, the Bordeaux 7. Then we did the Bread 11, and then we did the Concord 11. But Pookie went ham. Goons went absolutely ham, and then right now it's been strapped up. But I think from Pookie was popping, but Goons is what really, really took us over the top.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, for me, the collab that was like, we made it. Was Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks. I literally was like, still like, in all humbleness, we wasn't all that, whatever. We was, I don't even know if we hit 10K yet, like even on Instagram or whatever yet. No, we did, matter of fact. But Atlanta Hawks actually emailed us, and I thought it was fake. I ain't even gonna lie, I thought it was fake. And they were like, this was around the time Summer League basically it was still in the early stages of Summer League. And they were like, yo, we wanna do a situation where you guys make some laces for our players in Summer League, and they will wear them in the Summer League games, and this will give you, if everything goes the way that we think it will and it be a success, this will be able to catapult you to other organizations in the league. And so, obviously we had physical conversations with the organization and everything, and that's why I was like, oh, okay, this is legit. And man, I've never looked back since. I've basically been to Summer League every year. Like every year I've been to Summer League. Like it's been crazy. In Las Vegas. I got married in Vegas, so it's like, and I go to Vegas like twice a year. So we got a timeshare in Vegas, so like going out there every year and networking. Started out with the Atlanta Hawks, and then just been networking with with rookies that's coming in the league, or already having relationships with other basketball players from in the past. I used to play ball overseas and everything like that, but just networking and getting in with other players and dealing with other organizations. It all started with the Atlanta Hawks. So that's what really like it boosted my ego, I guess I can say, from a company standpoint and even from my own standpoint personally. Like I'm really doing something out here, and it's like I ain't never looked back since. Like all praises to the man upstairs. Like real talk, like everything from the Atlanta Hawks, that was unexpected, to Finish Line. Finish Line was unexpected, and then Finish Line, our first situation with them, what we did is we did with Amigos. All of that was unexpected, like, which that was another situation where it was an email.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was all
to get that type of like exposure, like from an email. That's wild, bro.
From an email, like literally, like Finish Line, they hit us up once again. I thought it was fake, and they were like, "Yo, we've been following you for a minute. We love what you guys are doing. We want to bring you guys on." And I thought it was fake. I had to talk to somebody for real. And we had that conference call, and I was blown away. I was like, yo, I cannot believe like Finish Line has been following us. Like they really like what we got going on. And the first situation that we had, they was like, "Yo, we got this situation with the Migos." They just started like their situation with the Migos, and they was like, "Yo, we want you to be a part of a collaboration that we have with the Migos, that we're doing a custom LeBron 15, I believe it was. I can't remember. I believe it was the LeBron 15.
Oh, is that the one that Quavo gave away to his school, right, or something?
Yeah,
like
to his high school. Yep. Yeah. So we did the laces. You know, we did 3 pairs of laces. You know, for that collaboration, and then you know, they did a big rollout and everything like that. The funny thing about it is that they had told me that they had a big surprise, but they couldn't tell me or whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, Martin Luther King Day, you know how the NBA has those, you know, those primetime games on Martin Luther King Day?
Yeah.
So it was the Cavs versus this when LeBron was still playing for the Cavs. It was the Cavs versus the Warriors. And at halftime, they interviewed the Migos. NBA did, you know, it was TNT and Rachel, was it Rachel Ludlow? She had an interview with them at halftime. They showed the shoe. You know, they gave us a shout out. They showed the laces, everything like that, or whatever. They talked about, you know, giving it away to high school and everything like that. Very next, like, well, first of all, when that happened, I wasn't even watching the game. My phone went crazy.
Damn.
Like my phone, like I was like, "Yo,
that's the best feeling, bro. When your phone just go off and you just chilling and it just goes off and like you go viral for something. That's the best feeling, man. Hell yeah.
I thought somebody died, Figs. I ain't gonna lie. I thought somebody died. My phone was going crazy. I said, "Man, what's going on, man?" Man, like my Facebook went crazy, my text messages went crazy, like everything, phone calls. And he was like, "Yo, man, they talking about you. They and you know they talking about y'all on the game." I'm like, "What game?" "Yo, TNT. They got the Migos on there right now." And then other people like they would hit me up on Facebook like, "Yo, like, they talking about y'all? Are they talking about your brand?" I literally like, so I missed the interview. You know how TNT they always replay the game after they show it live or whatever. I literally I recorded like the replay or whatever late night. I stayed up dumb late to watch that game.
Yeah.
Just to see that interview. And like it went crazy after that. And they didn't tell me. I hit them up the next day, like, and I finished tying up like the reps, and I was like, "Yo, like, why y'all ain't say nothing?" They was like, "That's what we was telling you about," but we couldn't say nothing.
Wow.
Like it's been those 2 collabs right there. The Atlanta Hawks started it out, and then Finish Line with the Migos. It's been wild, man. It's been wild.
Yeah.
That's what's
Rick,
up.
what about you?
Rick,
Rick frozen again?
I mean, if I have a
different position.
I'm not frozen.
Bro, he's frozen.
I'm right here.
Yeah,
y'all can't hear me?
Here.
Bro,
no.
Right now.
I'm right here. I'm
looking
at y'all. Looking at me.
Bro.
Can y'all hear me though?
He's moving around.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to find the right Wi-Fi around the gym.
I just don't be moving. I'm not frozen. I'm just sitting here. I don't move. But nah, my story isn't as happy as y'all's. My story isn't as happy as y'all's, man. I look at me making it is when bands recognize you or see you as a threat. That's sort of what lets me know, hey, I made it. They see I'm coming. I may not be able to do this anymore, but I'm definitely gonna come back harder and stronger. So I would say July, man. July is when I dropped Chapel Hill Champions tee. I dropped my Chapel Hill Champions tee. Me and my IT director actually came up with that design. We were like, bro, why don't you drop it? Like, it goes hand in hand. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. And then next thing you know, my phone, it wasn't my phone that blew up, nigga. Man, Shopify, my paper, everything else was blowing up. Like, with crazy. Like, I had to move. It wasn't my phone at all. I promise to God. I promise to God. From July to October, I probably moved that unit over 1,000 units. Over 1,000 units. So just that design alone, just that one design. And then I got a letter in the mail from Champion. Them saying, "Hey, this is similar to our design. This is a copyright infringement." I'm like, what? But for me, just to be a small little business for Champion, which they was giving away at Kmart, all of a sudden is back booming with all of these big brands.
It be like that. It be like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For them to come to me now, it wasn't like they were suing me or anything like that, but they were like, "Hey, we see that you're using our likeness," whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. They're like, "Yo, you got to cut it out." So I did, but that's what alerted me. Like, "Yo, y'all see me out here. Y'all see that I'm moving units. Y'all see that I'm doing my thing." And then, I'm not gonna name the player, but I was looking at a page of a certain college. If you know me, y'all know me. There was a college. There was a certain player. He was wearing my shirt. It wasn't just on his page. On the college, it was on the college team's page, and I was like, "Yo,
yeah, that's crazy."
And that's when my phone blew up. Yeah, that's when my phone blew up. They're like, "Bro, that's your shirt. He wearing your shirt." I was like, "Yo, I gotta chill. I gotta chill. I don't need the NCAA knocking down my door neither."
Word.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, that's my story, man. Like I'm still waiting on that good collab from anybody watching, anybody out there. I really don't even care, but I'm just blessed to be able to be here, man. I was a nobody from Topeka, Kansas, and I'm just happy to make it out, do my own thing, which allows my own boss, provide for me. And that's my biggest thing.
That's a fact.
And drop. And when you do that, somebody else.
That Wi-Fi at the gym, killing it.
Gotta stay here.
Hey, you see what Q said? Q the Queen. Rick has a trash internet.
Rick, that Wi-Fi at the gym acting a fool.
Go Weezy in the building.
Yeah.
No, so it's just it's crazy. It's crazy to hear all that. So, somebody asked, I think it was Kev asked, like, what's your goals for 2020? I mean, as a brand, right? For me, it's different because yes, I'm a brand, but I'm my own person. I'm talking about like when it comes to you guys. When do you guys start preparing? I know every brand has like a physical year. Like, is yours just like, hey, do you guys have a certain different month for a physical year that you start planning for the next? For me, I know that I'm going to be traveling a lot more to net zero internet. Threw me off, bro. My bad.
Oh, damn, he cut out for real though.
Oh man.
So, but
he'll be back.
For me,
hold on,
I am going to be traveling
there
a
we
lot
go.
more.
Okay.
I'm going to be traveling a lot more, and I'm going to be more with other brands as well. I'm going to be traveling a lot more. I'm no longer exclusive to one sneaker event. I'm actually going to be traveling with other events as well, still repping you guys till the end. You know what I mean? Like, just this because I might not be at every single event doesn't mean I can't rock with you guys, right? This has become more like a family than it has than business.
Right? So and you gotta, everyone, we gotta allow everyone to grow. Like, you gotta grow. You can't just stay in one place with one thing. Whatever we've done to help you and whatever you've done for yourself to help yourself, everyone has to grow, man. You can't just keep everyone in one box, man.
Because I look at it this way. I feel like I've helped the last event grow. And Figs, you've seen it, bro. You've been with them since pretty much a year after they started.
Right.
And this is coming from everybody, and I have the love for them because again, SneakerCon's helped me grow. Like, if it wasn't for SneakerCon, if it wasn't for you guys, AJ still be, the boss man sitting behind the screen, ain't nobody seeing his stuff. But now, like, I have to come into the limelight, like we were talking about earlier. So I feel and you've seen it. I think from last year to now, the panel is completely 180, bro.
Yeah,
like
that's a fact.
I have not. I mean, I used to go to sneaker cons back in the day. I didn't see any. Like, I mean, the panels they're good, but you would not have like 15, 20. I mean, first it was like what 10, 15. Then you started having 20, then 30, then 40. Then at one point we had like 70, 80 people standing in front of the stage to see not just me, but like to see the people that we bought. And I felt like that's something that I wanted to do was I wanted to make the whoever the influencers and stuff, grow. Like until I came, I don't think any of the brands were sitting up there. I don't know how often before. Did you ever go up there, Figs, or not?
I want to say,
once, right?
I think like once. I would.
Once.
My thing is that, like, I mean, you know how I roll, bro. It's me and one dude, which my boy Rob. Shout out Rob. He's probably still on here. If I'm flying, it's two of us. If we're driving, it's gonna be more. So for 2020, just to piggyback off a little bit what you were saying, like, we plan to have at least one more person there, so I can go about. And like, cause a lot of times I didn't even have time to go chop it up with y'all, talk with y'all, nothing, because we just be straight trapping at the at the table, and there's so much going on that it's hard to move around. So I want to say I probably went on one panel in all those years, but with you being there, yo, Figs, just jump up there 20 minutes real quick. I'll get you in and out, whatever. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do that. I've been able to kind of parlay that and get up there with you so many times. And I appreciate it.
It was crazy how we would even just trying to work it out with you. Is like bring you on first. And I think
right, because it was a little slower in the beginning. Right.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't. And then you just felt it and you just went with it. But people loved it, right? Because when Rick was up there, it was just like you guys have two same apparel companies but different styles, and people want to hear about that. Like, hey, yeah, you guys are technically competing against each other, but it's still love, So that's what I wanted to do. Is I wanted to change up everything. Like from the people that were put up there together, let's put people who make sense. Don't just throw random people on, because you need chemistry, right? You need chemistry in order to like flow with people. So that's what. And then I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna take the leap and I'm gonna add the women's. That was
sure. You already know. Yeah, that shit was
the
fire.
best decision I made. At the beginning, everybody was like, nah. I'm like, no, we need to. We did it in DC. It got. Oh my God. Like the amount of people that hit me up after, they were like, thank you. Tai Young from the WNBA messaged me. I don't know how she got my number. She's like, thank you. She's like, the community needs that. I'm like, because they need to see what's going on, right? It's not just guys. Some of these women have better.
Yo, they're not playing. There's plenty of them that are not playing at all.
Even. So after that, I wanted to make sure I added that in every show. I wanted to do that. I wanted to bring in some OGs. So when Bostic came, I was just like, it's going to give a different flavor, because you get to see the past, the present, and what's the future, right? So that's what I wanted to do. And I feel like I did a decent job. I mean, even Alan and Barris were like, bro, killing it. Will was like, bro, you're killing it. But, I think it's now it's one of those, like, I think it's time to grow, right? If I could help more, even if it's more of like consulting, help other brands grow. I still have love for everybody. Thank you, Robert Reeves.
That's Rob. Yeah.
We gotta get him up, man. We gotta get him up one of these events. So
yeah, for sure.
Again, I hope to see you guys at other events as well. Where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at Sneaker Games this weekend in Miami, which I think is going to be one of the biggest ones at the Dolphin Arena. So
yeah, which I would have been at. The only reason why I'm not going to that one is because just like it's been back to back to back to back to back. Yo, bro, my jet lag was I don't even normally get jet lag. My jet lag from this last LA joint was crazy.
Yeah.
I came home and slept for like another 7 hours after sleeping like 5 hours on the plane. But I'm definitely trying to get to more events. Yeah. We're doing Boston Got Soul next weekend, and we have done I've done sneaker games in New York, I've done it in Miami, and I've done it in Houston. So I will see you. I will see you at one of the events.
I was at their New York event over the summer I was with 2Js and stuff there. I mean, they showed me love, man. Like for me to completely like just, you know, I'm looking at it this way. These other brands have noticed what I've started doing, and now they're helping. Like, yo, can you come out? Can you come out? So next weekend I'm going to be at Sneaker Fest in Chicago. I mean, they're hitting me up, and I'm like, I don't want to say no, but at some points I have to, because I'm just like, bro, I can't travel anymore. I'm tired of traveling.
I mean, bro, it's every weekend.
Everybody's like, yo, you got such a dope ass job. I'm like, bro, you know how it sucks to travel all the time.
Not when your wife is ready to like kill you because you ain't been home.
Like,
son.
Bro, at one point I was at the airport more than I was at my crib. So
right.
That's why I feel like, man, going forward, 2020 is, again, we're still all gonna rock together. We're all gonna be at like similar shows. It's not that I'm done with SneakerCon. It's we're gonna be expanding, right? Yeah. I mean, if they want me back, hey, let's get it. You know, that's what we're gonna do. It's all love for, you know me, bro. You guys know me. I'm positive. I like to stay positive. You build your empire, you know, one brick at a time. And I just feel that 2020 is going to be very interesting.
Oh, for sure. Man, I'm so ready for 2020.
Man,
like,
what you telling, bro?
We've done really well at SneakerCon. Like you said, you know, we've been there forever. We've done really well this year, and we're looking to do even more with our setup and add more things to the setup, change it up, add more activations. You know,
I mean,
put out.
Let's keep it. Even to interject on that, Figs, man. Let's keep it real. Y'all setup is the best attraction at SneakerCon. Every location, every time y'all it's always something. It may be the same, but it's always changed up a little bit. Every location, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That's what even that inspiration right there. That's y'all kill it. Y'all kill it just off the visuals alone. That by itself.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Because nobody else, I mean, and AJ, you can contest to this. Nobody else is doing that at SneakerCon. Like, you know, you come with the table.
right. You got the table, you got your sneakers or whatever, and you go.
No, but you know what? It's crazy. What Figs, what I like about your setup is you keep it like hood. Like you keep it like how it should be. Like you can't take the hood out of you. You can't. You show where you came from. You want to give back to the community. So that's what it's set up. And it's crazy what you've been doing for all these years. A lot of these big brands that are there now are just starting to do these $5,000 or $10,000 activations when you really don't need all that. You don't need all that. Mm-hmm. If you do stuff like how your brand is doing, people are gonna come to you regardless of you having a 40-foot wall or not.
Right.
I mean, it looks dope. I love all that stuff, but I mean, like, it's better to have it minimal and just roll with it, you know, than, you know, why fix something that's not broken?
Right, for sure. Doing it,
your backgrounds is just sick, you know, and then you have the skeleton just chilling there, you
know? just chilling.
I'm just saying, look, the 2020, this is what I'm saying. I've done a collab with RLAMAR. I've done a collab with Sneakerhead clothing line. 8 and 9. AJ needs a collab in 2020.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Let's figure it out.
I'm just saying, you guys have been rocking with me since I had nothing on IG or any of that. So I'm telling you,
came up fast too, bro. I shouldn't say you came up fast. I know you've been grinding for a long time, but to insert yourself into the spot like that and to come up in that amount of time is not easy, man. That's not an easy thing to do. And the only way that happens is through being genuine and through organicness. It's completely organic. There's nothing fake about it. It's all just networking and meeting the right people. And like I said, when you came up to me the first time I met you, you was like, bro, I'm loving this SneakerCon hoodie. I'm a cop one. I'm a cop another one. And we just vibed out, and we've been rocking ever since, man.
And then, I mean, I think that was the only time I ever paid for 8 and 9 clothing.
That was in Denver, That was in Denver, bro. You paid your dues. You paid your dues.
I mean, I look at it this way, man. I feel like I'm blessed to have you guys around me. And it's just because I look at you guys as motivation. You guys have your brand, you guys are building, and that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to build my own brand. Yes, I mean I don't sell anything, but at the end of the day, I can be my own brand.
Right, for sure.
To get to that level, you guys been rocking, Figs. You've been rocking with SneakerCon since day one, right? Rep, you've been work with pretty much everybody. You know, so that's what I want to do. I want to be able to get to the point where I can say, hey, yeah. And what really did it for me was actually yesterday or day before yesterday, Kais text me or DM me. He saw that I'm going to be in Miami. He's like, yo, bro, let's link. I mean, because me and him, we met in Bay Area. Then me and him chilled a little bit in Complex Con Chicago. So he knows who I am. Yeah. And he wants to chill this Sunday. I'm like, let's get it. So it's getting to the point where like these people are like hitting me up. You know, I'm cool with Conceited now, Rax, and all these guys.
Yeah.
Like names, but I never thought I would be doing something like that. And it's not to like, oh my God, throw names out there. It's just like I feel like I've just built and built and built, and now it's time for me to, you know, build the empire.
Yeah, keep scaling it. Yeah,
that's what we did with the whole Kicks Mafia, man. When we started the Kicks Mafia, it kind of came out of like nowhere. I'm like, bro, we travel together. We're boys. This is what we do. We're all doing something positive for the sneaker community because we want to bring. There's no need for all this beef stuff, bro. There's no need. Like, everybody can eat. Like, look, we have 3 different designers that were in this chat. Y'all didn't need to be. I mean, you guys can be like, nah, I'm do my own thing. No, but everybody can eat. Everybody has their own lane they stay in. That's why I'm just like, bro, we have 9 of us. Why can't we just do something positive? We rocked every city. We shake all these hands, take all these pictures. I mean, we're just like, all right, yeah, well, let's do something fun.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. And even like me and AJ was talking the other day, Figs, and we were saying like, yo, all of us. Well, I'm not gonna take credit because it was all AJ, to be honest with you. He was like, yo, all of us should do a collab together. Like how like it's never been done before. Where all of us did a collab together. So it was 8 and 9, RLAMAR, SNEAKERHEADS clothing line. You know what I'm saying? And Kicks Mafia, you know, or Kicks and AJ, like all of us do one that it's never been done before. I was like, yo,
I'm down. You heard it here. You heard it here right here. I'm down.
Because the way I see it is, look, one, it's never been done to have 4 brands do something together, right? And each and every one of us has our own following and different types of areas we can hit and be like, yo, you get best of all. I mean, I'm saying like maybe do 100 shirts, put it at the event, rock with it, right? Because again, it's never been done, and this is history. Like, I mean, you know, so it's like 2 record labels. You know, like who had it?
like Bad Boy and Death Row coming together. Yeah. We're not enemies, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like this would be like more like Bad Boy and MMG because they both signed French Montana at one point. You remember?
Got you. Yeah. That's a better comparison.
Yeah. So it's something I think it'd be dope, man. Like, I mean, if you guys would like to. Hey, how about for the 18 people here right now?
Bad Boy and Def Jam with Jesus.
For everybody who's watching right now, put some fire emojis. If you want to see the 4 brands collab together, put some fire emojis. And I know there's going to be people watching after we go off live. Put some fire emojis, and let's see if we can make 8 and 9, RLAMAR, and Sneakerhead clothing line. And, of course, your boy AJ in there. Have a nice little collab going. And,
man, let's get it.
Let's get it.
TJ's in the building. What's up, girl? So, but yeah, bro. So it's
TJ, what up? Yeah. Buckeye, what up?
What up, Buck? Buck said we should do a YouTube live-a-thon to a charity, go from channel to channel. That would be dope too, bro.
Yeah.
That would be dope too.
Hey, I'm not ready for charity, man. Just let me know, and that's something that I really like to focus on because I mean to give back. You know, you never know, man. I mean, God could take it away like that instantly. So I live my life every day. You know, I live it and I give back when I can. And you never know, man. That's why I'm like, why not help all these brands, even these little brands that are helping me out? Like, I mean, been messaging me, yo, we only have this many. Can we send you a shirt? Yeah. I mean, what is a shout out, bro? It's nothing. I'm not gonna be like, yo, give me $500-$600 for it. Nah, bro. Just you send me a shirt, I'll shout you out. If that helps you, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm nobody big, but I can help you, right? So that's all we can do.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it can be done. That the the collab thing, most definitely. I'm already down. Fig said he down, man. That's gonna be it. For example, we did the Kicks Mafia thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we released it in well, we did the release on stage in DC. To everybody that's a part of Kicks Mafia. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew about it. And actually, like the final product, I didn't even show AJ. it's until releasing it on stage to everybody, and everybody in the Mafia, they loved it. Literally, the response we still get to this day.
Crazy.
Since and DC was September.
Mm-hmm.
Was September, first week September, matter of fact. I still get personal DMs in my personal Instagram, and we still get DMs in Sneakerheads Clothing Line's IG every week consistently. Yo, that Kicks Mafia shirt. Yo, that Kicks Mafia shirt. Consistently still, like, when are y'all gonna release it? When are y'all gonna release it? So
because we just did it for us, for our guys, but
yeah,
for all these people who want our faces on their shirts, that's crazy.
That's
right,
crazy.
Right.
And same, bro, I get all the time, yo, when you guys releasing it? And we never really thought about it. We were just gonna be like, I just wanted to do something for the guys.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I really appreciate you guys. We rock out at every event. I'm like, and then that's what we started doing it. Like, we started rocking it on Sundays. It's like how Tiger Woods wears red. We were wearing the Kicks Mafia,
Right, yeah. That was official.
So I'm still gonna, I'm still going to rock it this Sunday because the event is on a Sunday, and I gotta keep it going, So
yeah, that's
so,
a fact. That's a fact. I seen Break wear his the other in one of his recent videos, man. I said, okay. So yeah, I seen him rock his recently too, man. So most definitely, man, we gotta do that collab, bro. That's gonna be lit. 2020, man. We gotta
2020.
Do that
there it is. 2020.
Yeah,
we'll put it together.
Bro, it's like the Avengers coming together.
Hey.
Straight up.
That's a fact. Hey, so everybody in the chat, man, we got 18 people in the chat, man. I apologize. We ain't even gave out no shout outs really like that, man. Shout out to Kev, Buckeye City Soul, Juggernaut of Souls, BX, Raise Me 164 in the building, man. Sneaks on Demand. Who was that? Was that Opie? I don't know what that is. Okay. 8-9, you know who that is. Q the Queen.
Who that?
I'm on it.
Yeah. Talks with TJ. Still got Robert Reeves in the building.
Sneaks on Demand.
Who else we got in the building?
Rick go?
And he said, he texted me. He said that internet. Boo boo.
Internet is boo boo.
Yeah.
Euro lifestyle.
over there at the gym. You know all that internet at the gym be.
Boy, I bet you he's doing chess right now.
Yo, that's too funny. That's too
fact. Earth One Motors in the building, man. Goat Wheezy in the building, man. Shout out to Goat Wheezy. Richard D had a few questions previously, man. Richard D was in the building. I think he's still here though.
So he had a question about something to edit on your phone.
Yeah, he did.
I found Splice. Is a pretty dope. Let me see if I have it. I'll show you guys. It's a pretty decent editing tool. I mean, it does more. Yeah, it does more than that's what it is. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get out of here. It's right there. It does more than iMovie for the phone. I mean, you can still do the music. It has the cuts. It has all that. So it's pretty dope. It's free, but you can do a lot, transitions and all that. So
I actually use whenever I edit with my phone, because I actually do my videos with a camera and my phone. Mm-hmm. So and I like to edit on my phone compared to on a laptop when I do my own videos. If my cameraman does the videos, then he'll chop it up and edit it or whatever. But if I do it myself, I do it with Video Show. I got an app called Video Show. So, and I don't have an iPhone. I got an Android, so I use video.
Sorry about that, bro.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Man, every time I text Rep, I see that green. I'm like, oh, bro, that hurt.
Oh man, and then it's crazy because like on Android, you know, because you guys could like text messages and stuff like that, and we be seeing that. We're like, what? You like this? What the hell are you? What is this?
Yeah, exactly. I'll be like, oh, you got one of them iPhones.
Yeah.
One thing about iPhone that people always say, I'll never mess with an iPhone. Number one, because they always seem like they easy to break. But
definitely.
But the camera situation on iPhones always be boo-boo compared to Android. Now I know they got that new camera situation on the new joint, but the camera has always been better on Android compared to iPhone.
Well, I mean, you know, Samsung makes all of Apple's products, so
right?
The camera, the screen. So it's the same thing, but like that's like me making something. I'm not gonna give everything. You know,
right. You're not gonna give all the sauce away. You can't give all the sauce away.
That's why you see a lot of that. You see a lot of that stuff, and it's made by Samsung.
I think it's just all a personal choice, bro. Like it's always like an Android versus iPhone like battle, but at the end of the day,
I used to have Android before too. The reason I liked it because you were able to like download music directly onto it. You could download apps from like.
It's more open. It's more open than iPhone is more locked down, which is probably more secure. So that's why I feel like it's just a preference type of thing, man. At the end of the day, you know what I mean. But I'm with you. Like I always feel like the cameras are better. I just feel like, you know, by the time, I mean, iPhone did have that depth thing first, but then it's like each company always has something up on the other one, whether it's one small thing. So it's just like, you know, it is what it is.
It's like, yo, you could take a picture and even video. I feel like with my phone, I got the new Samsung joint. And
what you got the Note 10 or what?
I should have got the Note, but the homie at Verizon was like, yo, like I got the S10 Plus. Yeah, the S10 Plus. Yo, but at first they was like, yo, get the Note. But I was like, what's the difference? And he told me it wasn't no difference, bro. And then I come to find out that I think the like the visuals and everything on the Note is a little bit better than what it is on the S10. I was pissed, bro.
Yeah, because the Note came out after it, so you know what I mean. So yeah, it's always like a little bit updated or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the app that I use when I'm editing. I use that video show. I've never had any issues with it. You can even edit in 4K on that video show. I don't edit in 4K though, because that takes too long. But yeah, I mean that's what I use though when I do videos, man. They had a couple questions. I forgot to say TJ in the building. Figs, don't be trying to steal TJ from me, bruh.
I saw that video.
I said what? I hit her up. I said, word.
Bro, TJ gonna be doing one of those LeBrons. You know, I'm gonna take my talents.
Take my talents to Miami.
She was like, "Oh yeah, Figs, reached out to me." I said, "Oh well, you know, that's the brother. That's my brother. Yeah. That's my brother." Sure. So I was like, "All right, you know, I don't feel no type of way because it's Figs. If it's anybody else, I was gonna have to pull a Flex Lugo, but I had to pull a Suge Knight." Oh, the real man. Shout out to TJ, man. That's my sister, man.
No doubt.
She been rocking with us, man, since day one, and vice versa. We talk every day. So most definitely when you reached out to her, man, I know most definitely she felt some type of way. She felt good, you know what I'm saying? Like, she deserved it. Most
very humble person and just great with the videos, man. Great with the videos, you know.
That's a fact, man. So most definitely shout out to TJ.
We gotta link up, man. Girl, like it's been.
She's on the come up, bro. She's definitely on the come up.
Yes, I told TJ, and I never said this like on a platform before, but I told her always since day one, me and TJ met. I told her this was months ago. I said, TJ, you're gonna be the #1 female sneaker YouTuber in the game. Like you're gonna be number one. And she still to this day don't believe it, but I told her, I said, you're gonna be number one.
I can see
Thank
that.
you.
I can see that. Because it's all about like your work ethic and the quality that you put into your work. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like she has that. So I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Because she's coming from it's genuine content, right? It's
Right.
not pushed in your face, and it's just I love the knowledge she puts behind everything that she does, right? Like that's what's dope.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Sure.
So man, everybody in the chat, yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. First of all, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all have any questions, we got about 10 more minutes before we gonna head out here, man. I told Figs 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 90 minutes. You know, when they asked me, AJ was like, how long? I said 90 minutes. So we at about an hour and 20 right now. So if y'all got any questions, you know what I'm saying, ring them off right now so we can actually see them for real, not miss anybody's questions, and we can go through them real quick in the last 10 minutes that we got here,
Figs,
man. I appreciate everybody.
Y'all got any new pickups? What y'all got? What's your newest pickup?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I've been going ham the past couple of weeks, man.
Yes.
I'm about to. I don't want to tell you too much because I'm about to drop a video tomorrow on that. But bro, I picked up 2 pairs of sneakers from SneakerCon. I picked up 3 pairs from my boy the week before, and then I ordered 4 pairs off of StockX for Black Friday. So for me, that's a lot. Like, I'd normally do like maybe 1 a month or something, but I kind of went crazy for the end of this year.
You know what? It happens to me sometimes. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, damn, take this damn phone away from me, man. I'm just like ordering stuff left and right. And what people, what I do, people ask me, hey, how'd you get this for a steal? This for a steal? eBay. You just got to do your research, make sure you know if it's not fake or not. But you'll find a lot of the OG stuff like on eBay for really cheap. You just got to figure, like I just picked up the Gina, was that the Shoe Palace collab?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I picked it off of stock, bro. With the special box, I don't know how I got so lucky. Size 10 for $180.
Damn.
And then I look back, and now the last sale was $250. I was like, damn, because I was at SneakerCon Atlanta somebody had them for $300. I'm like, geez, man. So
damn.
There be some steals in SneakerCon, bro. Like,
bro,
if you're willing to wear a sneaker that's worn once or twice, you can absolutely come up at SneakerCon.
I don't mind.
Absolutely.
Even when it comes to like Travis Scott's and stuff, I'd rather buy them used because then I don't feel bad wearing them.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Gotcha.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
The 1 or 2 wears in there, bro.
Yeah,
you can
good.
Go ham for real.
Yeah, you good. I know you were sick. Figs, I saw your joint where you went back to try to go get you went to go get the animal prints. The animal pack, and they was gone.
So guys, they had the animal. I went around SneakerCon looking for these animal print 3s. You already know how I feel about 3s. You can see them right behind me.
Yes.
So I found a size 13. That's way too big. They had them for $600. And then I went literally 2 vendors down from my table and found a size 11 for $550. My thing was, I didn't know like the availability of them, how hard they were going to be to get, and this, that, whatever. So I really didn't pull the trigger at $550. It seemed like it was a lot. But like I went back like a little bit after that, and them joints was just gone. Like somebody picked them up. So I was like, damn. I was like, maybe that $550 wasn't too bad. Then when I started looking on StockX, not that people are paying, like I think the most I've seen somebody pay is like $450, but there's not really a lot available. So yeah, it was kind of heartbreaking. Even though I don't know if I was really gonna pull that trigger, it was still heartbreaking to have it like right there and then to just see it disappear. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Rep, what'd you pick up recently?
Man, today I ain't even get to post it yet. I got my daughter the 11th, so I got that. So she good. I already got them. I'm not tripping about Saturday, to be honest with you. So I know you guys are about to pull them up.
Nothing hype, but I got these for $10 at the Nike outlet.
What?
Zoom flies?
$10. I'll run in them shits all day.
Yeah, for real.
Like it's crazy because I have the off-white ones like these. It's crazy the price difference. $10 compared to $400.
Right.
Literally the same thing. They're see-through. So
that's crazy.
Bucks can't go wrong with those. And Any other
Yeah,
questions?
I got my daughter the 11s. Otherwise, not this past week. I've been chilling all month, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I've been chilling all month.
But you be buying the pops. You be on the pop wave for sure.
Yeah,
Bro, I used to be
like
crazy in those. I had to stop, man.
Yo, I had to
big.
stop before I got started, bro, because yo, my boy, he's up in here. Ope, he is like beastly with the pop. So I went to SneakerCon Bay Area, and I hadn't been to his crib in like maybe like 2 years. It used to be just filled with sneakers. I come back 2 years later, it's filled with every pop like imaginable. So he got like, yo, bro, like everything imaginable. So he has like, yo, I got some extras, come by. And I started buying from him. I bought like 12. I came home, I was like, yo, I can't do this to myself, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot do this to
I used
myself,
to go buy
bro.
5, 6 every weekend. I was just like, yo, Rep, I'm gonna send you a picture. I think it's on my IG. At one point, I was at 250 pops. I was just like, stop, done.
Yo, I actually dumbed down a lot of it because at one point I literally was like, I'm out the game. Like I'm selling everything and I'm out the game. And then
when I did sell them, I did make some good money, bro. Like,
that's the fact. That's a fact.
Like I bought it was like a Bane. I got it from Walgreens, and I think it was like $9.90 something on.
About $9. Yeah,
bro, I sold it for $150.
Yep.
Damn,
that's a fact.
That's
what I did.
That's better than sneakers right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, seriously, because I actually I was at one point for real. Like I was like, I'm done. I got really tired of the game. Like it got real. How can I say?
Like oversaturated?
Oversaturated for real. So then I was like, man, I'm good. And so I actually sold a few things, and then my wife talked me off the bridge, and then a few other people like TJ, they talked me off the bridge, and then so we got a local Funko shop here, man, and so I went in there one day, and he had the I did a video on it. He had the Biggie joint. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Figs talked about this when he had the Biggie joint.
Yeah.
I said, will you do a trade for it? He said, yeah, I'll do a trade with you for it, man. I said, you can get anything you want to out of my joint. You can have a whole collection. I give 2 cents, bro, just to get this right here. And so, I showed him my collection because I had it, like I got it on my app. And so he could see my whole collection. He was like, I want this. Basically, he said he wanted 10 of my pops that I had, and they averaged out to like $20 a piece. And obviously, this doesn't amount to $200. Like this is way over $200. And he was like, yeah, I just want those 10. And I was like, and that's it? He was like, yeah, those 10 right there. And then I had a box set of like Ad Icon minis or whatever like that. I'm pretty sure y'all don't know what that is, but I had a box of it that I never opened up. And so he was like, let me get that box set and those 10 pops for the trade and no money involved. And I was like, it's a done deal, bro. So I went to go get them 10 pops. I brought them to him and we did that even trade. And he let me get that Biggie. So that's really what I'm on now when it comes to the pops or whatever. Like I'm only going for like high profile, exclusive, like something that's gonna be like, like some real heavy hitters or whatever like that. That's really what I'm not buying commons no more, nothing like that. So
you see Sneaks on the van said who got the 10-inch Jordan. I didn't even, bro. If anybody
I got it. I got it. It came out today. And it was a Foot Locker. It was a Foot Locker. It was a Foot Locker online. Yeah, it was a Foot Locker a situation today. It wasn't even in stores. It was only online.
What was he doing? Was he just the one he was just standing, or was it the one?
It's the 10-inch. It's the 10-inch joint. He got the white Bulls jersey on. He got the breads on. He got the white jersey. He got the white uniform with the breads on.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I got all the other ones. I got the gold, the bronze one, the gold one.
Yeah.
All the others.
So yeah, it's okay. So it's sitting right here. Matter of fact. So basically, It's the
reverse
I don't know if
version.
that. Yeah, yeah. It's basically this one right here, the Fanatics exclusive, except with the white uniform. And instead of the Concourse, he got the breads on. I mean, I know I got it in the plastic, so you can't see it that good, but that's basically what it is. Or as you can, like the home version or whatever, I guess you could say. So as a 10-incher, that's what came out today. Whatever. They still have the North Carolina 10-inchers coming out. Pause, but they got the UNC joints coming out.
Figs,
And
you see
then
that 03?
What's that?
The 03 white cements?
No. What is?
what is
Oh,
that on?
what's that?
Just picked them up.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh wow.
So no, I mean I'll show y'all. Look, this is how you do it. That's it.
That's yo, bro. I used to be on eBay getting all of the old school joints. It's just that it's a never ending thing. Like once you get into it, it's like, bro, you wake up, you're looking on eBay, you're looking for your alerts. It's just like,
yeah.
I mean, I just picked it up for my brother. So I mean, he's a size 11 and a half. So I already had to hook him up. So
for sure.
So
for sure.
yo, anybody y'all got any questions, man? We about to let them ring out now because I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. We've been on here for 1 hour and 31 minutes. We done went overtime already.
Yeah,
So
for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying.
Hey,
Make sure.
Figs, just send the invoice over to Rep. For.
Hey, because like I said on Tuesday nights live, man. Make sure once again, man, check us. Check your homie out every Tuesday. 11 p.m. Central. We do a recap, debate, not an argument, a debate because we all grown men. About the sneaker battle on who has the heat sneaker battle. We do that every week, and then we just talk about different topics, whatever, nothing goofy style, but we just talk about whatever, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check my channel out every Tuesday night. Make sure y'all sub up, man. Ope, appreciate the sub, man. Yeah, y'all got any questions, man? Ring them off right now before I shut this down, man.
TJ's crazy. She said, pay that man for his time.
Hey, that's right. Because I said that too. I said that Tuesday when we was talking. Hey, time is money, bro.
Bro, it's the most
money.
it's literally the most valuable thing on this earth is time. You can have all of these Jordans, but if you out of here, you got no what is it? It's literally time, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So AJ, let's get a wrestling ring at SneakerCon, bro.
Yo, that's mad funny.
That's
AJ, that's mad funny, bro. He said, let's get a wrestling ring at SneakerCon, bro.
Bro, can you put all the YouTube beef in there?
Oh man, that's funny.
No, yeah, bro. But no, thank you guys, man. Thank you. This was I think this needs to be done, man, because it's just for people to know that the brands rock with each other, you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, I appreciate you having me on, man. Thanks. I appreciate everybody that came out and stayed with us for this whole amount of time. Definitely check me out. FIGGS8and9, 8and9 on Instagram. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. And
AJ
TAI87KICKS on Instagram. Your boy just broke the 10K mark, so I got that swipe up. So if you want to send me something, I will use that swipe up real quick. I'm just thank you for everybody who helped me get there, and it's just gonna keep growing, man. It's crazy. I broke 10 and I'm already at 12. So thank you guys. And next step is 15. Let's get it. See you guys. And if anybody is in Miami or Florida, like the Florida area, check out Sneaker Games. I will be there hosting this weekend. We got Kais, Rax. Who else I got, bro? I think Flight Academy is going to be there. Marco and Alvin's going to be there. It's going to be a big event, sponsored by Complex and Puma and all that stuff. But I am going to be rocking Jordans. Just saying.
Got you.
So that's how we're going to do it.
Is he? I think he's. Are you muted? I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can hear you,
Oh,
bro.
it muted.
Oh, there we
It
go. There
muted
we go.
random. I don't know, but
There we
anyway. So man, I appreciate everybody coming through tonight, man. If you stayed the whole time, man, that's real love. I hope you guys liked, what we did tonight. And this will not be the last time, but you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I've been working on this for a minute, and this was real boss talk tonight, where you actually get to see, three actually, four different bosses actually talk about their own respectable companies, brands, how we got started, different things like that, and just have real, just boss talk. We just talk about, our businesses and how we got started and whatnot. So this most definitely won't be the last time. Appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Man, make sure you guys once again like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate that. More to come. Make sure you guys check out the channel on Tuesday for the lives. And yeah, man, check out 8 and 9 clothing, man. Y'all know 8 and 9 clothing. Make sure y'all check that out. Make sure you guys check out RLAMAR clothing. Rick Internet got funny, but that's that Wi-Fi gym madness. You know what I'm saying? Everything will be I'll have everything as far as details, you know what I'm saying, in the description box, so you guys can check out 8 and 9. You guys can check out AJ. You guys can check out RLAMAR. You guys most definitely can check out Sneakerheads Clothing Line. And you know how we get down, man. Everybody that we all have our own brands here, but we all get down with each other. We all support each other, man. And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. So if y'all want more of this, hit the comment section. Let me know if y'all want more of this, man. You know what I'm saying? We love the response and we love the dialogue. So I'm gonna piece it out.
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
Q
yeah.
said report. Support the ladies. Next time, let's do a boss talk with the females. We'll
There it is.
Hey, look, this is what I've been telling everybody I want to do. I want to take the panel talks and bring them live on YouTube because we can do it. It's just and gives me more freedom to do that. So I think that's next. Next one we'll have is we'll have the women on. So let's do it.
That's dope. Most definitely.
Right.
Yeah, most definitely. I like that. I like that. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, bro. Later.